Hello, welcome everyone. I'd like to thank you all for joining in to the latest Replicator Quick Take. This is session 7, and what I'll be covering is activating Replicator online and offline. Just so you know, my name is Chris Ryan, and I have been working with Medalogic's Replicator support for about 7 years now. Um, as always, if you have any questions, please send them across, and I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't get a chance to answer, you could send them anyway, and support team will be sure to reply back to you. All right. Thank you. So first off, I'll be covering offline activation. This is usually required for environments where either the network is secured and you're not permitted outside access to any internet sites, or perhaps maybe your service account is just disabled from browsing. All right, so I'll be taking you through the steps on how to activate offline. Okay, so first thing is basically you're going to run the configuration wizard. At this point, my installation has been installed, but replication hasn't been configured. So basically, we're going to go through the configuration wizard, and that will allow us to activate offline. Just to simulate this, I'm actually just disabling my network. Okay. So my network is currently disabled. Now I'm going to go through the configuration wizard. Okay, so as always, you get prompted for your service account password. Select next, goes through the prerequisite check, and then you'll be permitted to select next. And this is going to be the first install, so I'm selecting install or upgrade the first replicator engine in this farm. And just to show you, if you did attempt to select activate online in an environment that is secured and doesn't allow outside access, you'll get a similar error to this. Okay, so basically you're unable to resolve this license.metalogics.com site. All right. So in order to continue, we're going to need to select activate offline. And you could either select copy activation data to clipboard or else save activation file to file. Okay. So I'm going to just call it offline activation and then save. You see that was created on my desktop. Again, so just to simulate this environment, I'm going to need to enable my network on the virtual machine I'm using. Okay, and then from outside, I can now browse my network, browse my virtual machine, I mean, sorry. So Doma C $. I'm going to go to the service account and my desktop. And this is the file I want here. So I'm going to basically just copy this path and browse to our activation site, which is right here. It's also available within the wizard. So basically, this is the site you browse to, and you enter in your activation file that you saved to disk. Alright, so I'm going to browse and select offline activation.lic, select open, and then select activate. Alright, so that was successfully activated. Again, you could either copy the text or else download file. So I'll choose the download file option. Save to file. Okay, here's my file. And I'm going to just paste it into the server where I'm trying to activate. Okay. And again, now I'm going to just disable my network. And return to the server. And now I'm going to select the license activation response file via the configuration wizard. So select browse, and it's on my desktop. And here it is here, and select open and activate. Okay, and that was successfully activated now. And that's basically how you would do the offline activation. Alright, so I'm going to select cancel. And now I'll just demonstrate the easiest way. Hopefully this option is available to you. Either way, if it isn't, those steps I showed you previously, they are fairly easy as well. But basically for activating online, that's assuming your network is available and open to browse outside network. Oops. Okay, so I have access again. Basically, you run the configuration wizard again. You'll select next. Again, enter in your service account password. Select next. Select next again after the prerequisites check is completed. Again, we're going to install or upgrade the first replicator engine in this farm. And at this time, since we are connected to the network, select activate online and activate. Okay, so this was successfully activated, and then you could continue with the configuration wizard. And that would be it. That's all you would need to do for both activation offline and online. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask now. This is a good time to get them across, and I do have time to answer them at this time. Okay, so if no one has any questions, I'll sign off at this time. And again, please feel free to view all of our quick takes available online within the quick take section of the knowledge base on our website, as well as please remember that we do have documentation online where it is very useful. You can go through our command line guide, our installation guide. All of these resources are available online, and should you not be able to find anything, please feel free to contact the support line. All right? Thank you. Thank you for your time again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.